have a taste for blood now.
Wahoo.
Wahoo indeed, Amy.
It's a me.
Amy Newman.
Amy Newman. Let's-a go.
Oh no, who can I do? That's my best Yoshi.
Okay, sure.
Nailed it.
I do feel like I brought probably as much actual Mario voice as
Pratt.
certain people I could name.
I mean, what can you do?
What can you do? Cast someone else?
Cast anyone.
Not Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Hollywood said nay.
If it's animated, it's gonna be Pratt. All right. Okay. We're two filthy casuals.
Yes, we knew getting into a new fandom can be intimidating, especially with all the gatekeepers out there.
It sure can. And that's why on this podcast, we invite on a super fan or someone who is much more of an expert on something than us. That way they can talk about a fandom and you can dip your toe in sans judgment. And today, we have a wonderful guest coming back. He is a fantastic editor. He is a wonderful streamer known as AKA Nook. You can go check out his channels on YouTube and Twitch. Scott O'Neill is back.
Hi.
Yay!
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Third time on, first time on video.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, this is
ooh.
my face.
Everyone,
if you don't
check it
come
out.
and check out my stream.
Look at that beard. Stunning. It really is a magnificent one.
It is.
It's a
Solid.
really
I just
good
wanted
one.
to give it its moment.
Yeah, as you should.
I'll really cut in on it.
Yeah.
Just beard. You'll watch the YouTube. You'll be like, oh, good. Showed my the other
we did do
half
that.
of my face, but okay.
I used to do something called beard wiggles on my stream where people would like do little fancy fake currency and I would just be like with like a super zoom in. So
That's somebody's.
we'll throw back to that. You know, I got to make my money somehow.
That's a niche. You know, that's
It's all family friendly on Twitch.
We listen and we don't judge.
okay.
We're days away from me being like, so when do I put my feet on this podcast? All right. In this
And
economy,
it would be you because of the two of us who has the higher WikiFeet score. It's Chris.
I haven't checked. Be honest, I haven't checked.
Neither of us willingly on there.
no,
But my
Yeah.
score,
unfair.
not great.
No, you have good toes. I think
I have wide feet.
Mm.
But that's got to be somebody's.
someone's into it.
WikiFeet, I don't want to call you freaks. I almost said WikiFeet freak. Well, you know what? In that you took pictures against my, you know what? Sure. WikiFeet freaks. I did just get a new foot file for summer. So.
Oh, well, there you go. And I will say, foot fetish people, the most polite of the kinks. So nice. Anytime I get an ask for a foot picture, it is always so polite.
It's me,
It is very much a, would you perhaps like to send me stuff?
Please, ma'am, could I have some more?
Or one guy tried to do would you like me to do a soul reading, SOLE, to trick me like I was getting a palm reading. And not today, sir. All right? I was born on a Tuesday, but not this Tuesday.
Hilarious. Did I ever tell you about the time? I must have brought this up. We'll get to Mario.
Very good. Yeah.
One time a guy, I feel like there's probably just some like 8-year-old like, yeah, they're talking about Mario. I clicked on this on YouTube. They're like, you're going to learn today, kid.
Dad?
You're going to learn today. One time a guy messaged me like, can I draw you? Like, I'm a fan. Can I draw you? And I was like, oh, that's nice. I don't see why not. Thank you. And he's like, great. I'm going to draw you turning into a horse. And I was like, ooh, I'd like to rescind that consent. So much would I like to walk that back.
I love the idea of someone being like, I'm going to anamorph her. It's going to be so hot.
Hey.
And again, we listen and we don't judge.
Whatever fruits your loops, it's none of my business. But
could
thank
Jamaican.
you for the heads up, I guess.
That's what I'm like. Wouldn't he just go ahead and draw you, or is it? Like,
I don't think about the
I
fact that
need
he
the
probably
permission?
did it.
Yeah.
Like,
anyways.
yeah.
100%. Oh, the things that as a woman on the internet, you're just like, that's probably happening without my permission, and it's really none of my business at this point, I guess.
All I did was shake my beard. All I did was shake my beard, and y'all got this going on.
It's a real Pandora's box
Been here
situation.
before.
You know how
here.
this, you're also our real life friend. You understand how our brains work and go, oh no.
I'm back, y'all.
But Mario.
So we're getting
But
a
Mario.
new Mario movie
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
on account of the first one made $1 billion?
So much money.
So much money.
Highest grossing animated film of all time at this point.
Wow.
It beat out, weirdly, this was the one that held the record before, Lion King, the quote-unquote live action. Because that's all CGI, so it's an animated film as well. But that was before
That was
the
at the
placeholder.
top.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
Yeah. Hurts my brain. But now it's
Yeah.
Mario. And that makes more sense to
More
me.
sense.
That is better.
Yeah.
I like that better. Yeah. I'm excited about the next one. I just rewatched the first one last night to kind of refresh and everything. And it's super fun still, and like it doesn't feel as long as it actually is, which is really cool. Like it just goes by so quickly.
It's a very easy watch.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, which makes it sound like, but it's just it's
Yeah.
fun. It's light. Were you content with everything as a fan?
For the most part, like I actually went into it wanting to hate Chris Pratt as Mario way more than I ended up doing. Like
Yeah.
I really thought I was gonna hate it, and it didn't take me out as much as I thought it did, or thought it would.
Jokes aside, I remember just being like, if this wasn't someone everyone was a little down on anyways, and I'm not here to get into that, but it's like if people didn't already kind of have a...
People like to dunk on him.
Yeah.
And I know I did at the top of this
And that's
podcast.
that's totally fair. But I think if it were like maybe someone with a bit more public love right now, people would have been just a bit more like, oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
I think it was more like, I don't like that Chris Pratt is playing Mario, which fair. But yeah, I found his performance fine.
Yeah.
I understand the argument of the guy could do, like someone could do the Mario voice for an hour and a half. Do I really want an hour and a half of that? Do you?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it just because that's his voice, you know?
Yeah.
But I understand why you wouldn't make that choice so you don't have like, okay, the entire time happening.
I don't know if like does that original Charles Martinet, that Mario voice for the video games, does it lean too much into like Italian racism kind of stuff? Like is it like does it lean way too much into the my spaghetti? You know, like
Well,
is it too hard? And that's why they were like, Chris, give us something New Yorky, you know, like I don't know, kind of lean
Probably.
away from that. Yeah.
I mean, both of you have been to a Ren fair where I sit there and go, oh no, because the only people you can make fun of and go, yep, this is totally acceptable, is you can lean into Italian stereotypes.
Right,
I leave
yeah.
Renaissance Festival every time being like, why does everyone think I'm so hairy and smoochy? And sure, I am both of those things. But you don't have to say it.
and I am going home and making pasta,
Yeah.
but god damn it.
But hey, that's just me. And I am not the pantheon of all Italians.
Just take my minestrone and get out of here.
Hey Vanny, come pick me up. Now we're doing it.
All the stereotypes are fair, but still, come on. Huh.
It's like, I'm hot. I'm just in this white tank top because it's hot
It's
out
hot
here in Irwindale.
God, let me live.
The voice casting that actually bothered me the most, and my wife, she asked me last night, so who would you recast? And I had no answer for this, was Donkey Kong. Because it's just Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen,
Yeah.
which is what Seth Rogen is hired to do in all of his roles, is
Yeah.
to just hey, be Seth Rogen. And so it's like, I don't know. I that's the one that really catches me off guard and I had a problem with, but then I was like, I don't know. I don't know who I would put in that spot.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what I want Donkey Kong to sound like
yeah.
because,
Does he ever? He doesn't.
yeah,
talk
canonically, has he spoken?
No. There's just like the weird like thing that he
Yeah.
does. Like
I was trying to play it in my head where I was like, I know there was an animated series at one point, but I don't remember what any of those voices were. And then in the N64 game, which is what I played, it was just, yeah.
I feel like I keep kind of auto placing the Donkey Kong rap voice.
yeah,
But
exactly.
that's not Donkey Kong rapping unless.
Oh man, we love a multi-hyphenate. He can smash barrels and rap. Damn, buddy.
Get Grant Kirkhope in there. That's the one who did the rap.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
He did the music for Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey
iconic.
Kong. Yeah.
Ooh.
But he also did that full rap. That's him doing
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Well, it feels like the kind of thing they would do in these movies because we do have, the original voice of Mario popping up and having a little cameo. We have so many little Easter eggs around there, which is why I think the movies work. Because even if you aren't a kid who was just super excited about seeing this animated thing on screen. So many people around our age lost their minds over this movie because of those little moments. It's not the most compelling narrative, in my personal opinion, but it's done well, and it's fun, and it's pretty, and it looks like the games you grew up watching.
Yeah.
And that's kind of enough. I don't need Mario to, like, make me wax existential, you know?
I remember going, oh, we have a day off work. Like, let's go get some lunch and maybe a beer, and went and saw this. And it was just a perfect, like, that was fun. I had
Yeah.
a nice time.
It's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are your hopes, your dreams, your wishes for the sequel? What are you hoping they do bigger, better, different, if anything?
I obviously, so the first episode I did with you guys was Zelda. I'm a big Zelda fan. They just announced that Star Fox is going to end up in the movie, which his original appearance was on Super Nintendo. And there's like a little R-Wing, one of his ships in the first movie, but they said he's going to show up, and I'm like, so why are they releasing that? There must be something more that they haven't told us about. And when I start thinking about Nintendo properties crossover, I think about Super Smash Brothers, which,
Sure.
you know, big beat 'em up with all the Nintendo properties.
Because Star Fox.
Excuse me. I mean,
probably.
Yeah, he
he can get it.
Star Fox was in Smash Brothers?
Right.
Because that's all I know him from.
Well,
so
there was originally a Star Fox game.
what
Yeah.
is the Star Fox game? Because I
it's
realized
so
when this announcement was made, I was like, my knowledge of this character is Smash Brothers.
Oh, man.
I mean, you're getting a lot of what he does in Smash Brothers, which is just like shoot and fly things.
Okay.
But yeah, Star Fox, you're in a ship, it's behind the ship, and you're blasting enemies as you work your way through space toward Andros, which is the big boss monster of Star Fox.
Okay.
Later on, there's a Star Fox 64, and on GameCube, there's a game that they really have shunned. It's called Star Fox Adventures, but I played the crap out of it, where Star Fox gets stranded on a dinosaur planet, and I'm like, hold up, we got Yoshi, we got a big T-Rex, maybe there's a weird Star Fox Adventures thing. I don't think it's going to happen, but that could be really funny. But yeah, Star Fox is a pilot. He's got like a team of pilots with him. They're all animals, and I think it makes perfect sense for him to show up in something that has to do with the universe and the galaxy and expanding the Mario universe, right? So when I'm thinking about Smash Brothers and all that stuff, I'm like, maybe Samus is going to show up, who also flies a spaceship from galaxy to galaxy, whatever, saving planets. Maybe we'll see a Metroid or something. Or maybe they're just going to full on do some sort of strange Smash Brothers thing in the middle of it. And another connection to that is Bowser starts the movie off small. You can see him in his little toy castle. He gets made small at the end of the first one. And there is a character called Giga Bowser in Super Smash Brothers, where Bowser is like super powered, gets huge. He looks huge and demonic and scary and freaking rad. And I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity for him to go to small to Giga Bowser, right? And I'm like, and we got Star Fox showing up, and there's Yoshi, and we're introducing all these new characters. Maybe we'll get some crossover stuff, but I don't know. I would love for like an in-game kind of scene where all the Nintendo properties are coming out of portals, you know, instead of Marvel characters, and like,
Ooh, that'd be a great on your left moment.
fun.
I think that'd be a huge jumping the shark thing. But if they could work it in, that'd be amazing to see. You know, all the different properties show up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You throw in Kirby, I'm going to lose my mind.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I'd love it. So when
Which
you...
he also does, like, he flies on stars and is going from like planet to planet and has star power and stuff. So
Nintendo synergy.
yeah. I don't know.
Work. You brought up, you know, they already let us know about the Star Fox situation here.
Right.
And this was something I wanted to ask both of you too, is they released that information about a week before the movie's being released, that Star Fox is in this, and it's played by Glenn Powell. So my questions here are, one, why would we announce that ahead of time? Because I just keep thinking about the pop in the theater the first time you see Star Fox and you don't know that he's going to be in this, how people would lose their minds. So is that a moment of, we got to make more money than the last one. We got to make up the money we're putting into this one. So we got to make sure we've got butts and seats and not trusting the audience to show up? Or is this a moment of, this is just the tip of the iceberg? Like you're kind of suggesting of potential people being here.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping is it's a tip of the iceberg kind of thing. Like, I feel like they wouldn't release that because Nintendo is really close to the chest with a lot of their stuff. There's some leaks that recently came out and they're really mad about them, supposedly, but like they don't like leaks. They don't like stuff getting out early. So I feel like if it's coming out, it's planned and that there is more to it. And they're like, come on, come see the movie. There's more to going on here,
Yeah.
And on top of that, my only theory on sort of the marketing side of that is there's two groups of people who go and see these movies, and it's that they harness these two groups so fully with the first one, I think is why it made $1 billion. Kids and millennials who grew up with Nintendo. And I think they for sure know they have audience A coming back. But for me as a millennial who grew up with Nintendo, on this one, I'm a little more, I'll probably go see it. Thank you, A-list. But especially if I didn't, especially, again, with the first one being like, I found it very charming. It's not something I've gone back and watched again. This one, I did feel a little more that sense of, I could wait and see how reviews are. It looks good. I'm interested. I'll probably catch it. But I wonder if they know for that millennial group, if it felt like it was just more of the same, people might not be coming out opening weekend. So I'm wondering if they're thinking, if we can leak a little something, that the more hardcore Nintendo fans are going to go, oh, hell yeah. I gotta go see my guy Star Fox, I assume, is what you all said.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I did shriek a little bit, and then I was like, I don't care that it's Glenn Powell. Who is he? Certified movie star. He's a great actor. Yeah. But I don't know. Does that move the needle for you guys at all, or is that just me being kind of a turd about IP casting?
I generally just am not as moved by a celebrity I like doing voiceover as I am by them being in a live action film.
Sure.
Not that there aren't celebrities who have done great voiceover work, and not that voiceover work isn't exciting, but yeah, for some reason it's like, yeah, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's
Star
different
Fox
for
is
me.
the hero, so that's the pull for me.
Exactly. It's more important to me that character's there and somebody's doing a good job with the voice.
Yeah. Where do you stand as a Nintendo guy, Scott?
I literally was about to say the same thing, where it's like, as long as Star Fox is on screen, that's already a pull for me. Get somebody unknown that does a good job portraying that character.
Yeah.
I think maybe that casting is to get live action people pulled into an animation theater, maybe. But yeah, I don't know.
But also Glenn Powell's one of those weird... Glenn Powell, Hive, get at me in the chat. Glenn Powell does feel like a weird... He's a movie star, but I've never heard anyone say, you know who I love? Glenn Powell. Like, I feel like we're all just like, oh yeah, he's good.
He's great. When he shows up and stuff, I'm like,
Good stuff.
love that guy.
But I don't
He's
know
doing
any
things.
hardcore Glenn... Like, someone at work recently alluded to having a crush on Glenn Powell, and I was like, oh... Someone does. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it always, to me, feels like a studio note and we got to make sure we get a big name here. And again, the big name to me is Star Fox or Mario or Toad, which I understand why you also don't put Toad's actual voice in there. Good job, Keegan-Michael Key. Otherwise,
Just squealing, growling.
Amy and I are right here anytime you want to switch that out. All right? We've proven time and time again we nail that voice. Oh. But this is where I'm going to sound really hypocritical. I'm very excited that Rosalina is in this. And I do like that it's Brie Larson, since she does have such a great relationship with Nintendo. She's a spokesperson for them. She has stories about how she kicked out her boyfriend when she was like 18 because he said she was taking Mario too seriously. And she keeps doing these posts of like, who took it too seriously? Who took it too... And I love it. Like, her energy on this makes me super excited about her being this.
Someone was like, I think we're all sleeping on Brie Larson being the hot nerd we're all excited about Henry Cavill being.
Yeah. Listen... I had that energy of, I saw him make a PC and I went, maybe I'm pregnant. When I see her playing Animal Crossing, I'm like, Brie, hi, what are you doing?
I'm really happy about that. Like, she did the Nintendo Direct where they announced a bunch of those Super Mario Galaxy stuff, and I was just like, how are you not squealing yourself to death right now? Like, how are you even doing this announcement properly? Like, because during the pandemic, she did a bunch of Animal Crossing stuff and just like was very out outspoken about like her nerdism and stuff, and it's really cool to see her in that spot. Yeah.
So for this movie, it's Super Mario. What is the actual title of this movie? Let's start there.
Super
Okay, thank you.
Mario. I was like, Galaxy the movie or the movie Galaxy, or is it just Super Mario Galaxy? I actually don't know the official title.
But it's like Super Mario Galaxy, which is a game.
It is a game. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a game with a sequel. And it probably has the darkest opening of any Mario game, which after watching the movie last night, I was like, all right, I'm going to watch all the teaser trailers and, brush up on all the released material. And I'm like, I think they've shown us the entire opening sequence within the teasers and trailers and stuff, which is why I also think there's a lot more to come in it. Because at the beginning of Galaxy, there is a shower of star bits across the sky, which are these little like rock candy looking things. And then more of the Lumas show up, which is the one that's like all about death and destruction. And the first one, little blue star everybody loves. And then the castle is stolen by a giant UFO, which we also see in one of the teasers. And Bowser Jr. shows up, which he doesn't show up until later in the game, but I think he's probably driving the UFO or something in that opening sequence. But in the opening sequence of the game, sorry, I'll run you through that, is that like the Toads are on guard with like shields and spears and stuff for like the first time ever in a Mario game. You're like, why are they at war? Like, what's going on? Like, they're actual little badass warriors.
Do you think a toad has ever actually taken a man's life?
Maybe. Because I was going to say no, but the human world and the Mushroom Kingdom merged in the first movie, so it's possible there's like rogue toads out there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you think they started taking lives because of human influence?
Of course. Yeah, that's when it started.
I have a taste for blood now. You guys checked out this podcast cereal?
It's wild. Oh no!
Sorry, please continue.
No, it's all good. So there's like little bloodthirsty toads all over, and Bowser shows up with their airships, steals the princess's castle and Princess Peach, and then Mario kind of gets flung off into the galaxy and gets saved by the Lumas and wakes up to find Rosalina. And I think we've seen basically all of that in the trailers and teasers so far. So I'm just like, so what do we got? If you can cover that in a couple minutes in the teasers, what else you got for us?
Yeah.
And who is Rosalina? Because again, one where it's like, I feel like I know you via some of those games that have a bunch of the characters.
She's
thrown
in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And,
I was gonna say,
See, I was
from
Team
Smash and-
Daisy because I was like,
Brown hair like me.
Yeah, so
What does it say about me that I'm always like, can I be Yoshi? Oh no.
Rosalina, yeah, her first appearance is in Galaxy, and she is princess or queen of the universe.
Oh,
Something like, no
Damn.
big deal. And there's a fan theory that I'm curious if they're going to lean into at all about her being the daughter of either Mario and Peach or Luigi and Daisy. And I'm like, are they going to like peek into that at all? And that she's like some time travel-y, wibbly wobbly being, that's actually from the future. Because they also show baby Mario and baby Luigi. So I'm like, why are we showing baby stuff and like the lineage of these people? Maybe, I don't know.
have they or have they not done the do?
Not officially in Nintendo canon.
I canonically need to know.
When
I feel like Mario's a virgin, Luigi's not. I won't be taking questions.
I second this, and I base it solely on the Mario tennis photos that came out.
Where Luigi's...
He's
Luigi's just
packing.
slanging. Yeah.
I think Peach has like a hand stuff only vibe.
She's a princess.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Daisy?
Yeah.
No arguments. Let us know how you feel. Which princesses in Mario are down to clown and which are not?
So I would love to. I'm trying to find anything to grab onto. So by the end of the game, there's like a super massive black hole or something, and the Lumas end up sacrificing themselves. But it is eating away at the universe. Maybe that causes some cracks and stuff for Super Smash Brother-y things to happen, like I was talking about earlier. But the universe ends up being reborn or something at the end of the game. But yeah, I don't know. She's princess of the universe.
Okay.
She governs those things.
Who is our bad guy our big bad in this? Is it still Bowser?
I feel like they're going to be driving Bowser forward. There's some connections to obviously Galaxy and, like I said, Smash Brothers with Giga Bowser, but also Mario Wonder, which is one of the newer Mario games, where Bowser literally merges himself with the castle to become a Bowser and a castle at the same time. Yes, that's correct.
You got Bowser in my castle.
Yeah.
I got castle in my Bowser.
If
someone doesn't say that, I'm walking out.
So I think you obviously have Bowser Jr., which shows up with like the Metal Mario powers in the trailer.
Bowser has canonically
yeah.
gotten down.
Yeah, he's got lots of kids.
That's right, I forgot.
All the Koopa kids are out there, which they might introduce in the movie as well. I don't know.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah.
They're little scamps.
Some of them are kind of fierce.
They're all very feral. Like, all of those kids are free range. Bowser is not a hands-on parent. He was just like, come back when the streetlights come on. I don't give a shit. Find your moms, because I assume.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know, how, if they're magically created or if there's, I don't know. Well, who's he? Never mind.
Other reptilian folk?
But
other Koopas?
who? There's no female Koopas that I've seen other than the Koopa kid. That is
Do you think he buds then? Like a starfish?
That's horrifying. Maybe
That's the worst thing you heard today?
That's worse than thinking of him clapping cheeks. There's a lot of fan fiction on this, I'm so sure.
Yeah. Tumblr's having a heyday.
Be cracking shells. Please.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Well,
in addition...
I'm like, where were we? For the love of God.
So the Bowser and like Koopas or Koopa adjacent kind of characters are probably positioned to be the baddies.
I mean, that would be my assumption.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why they would pull away from that.
I feel like they got to set up for some sort of sequel moment to Peaches. Solely because this feels like the type of movie that understands, like, that was kind of a viral moment from last time. Yeah. Let's figure out how to do that a little bit bigger and better. And I would bet good money we'll get some kind of sequel to that moment.
Some sort of, like, new song that he's written or something. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd be shocked if we didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, I'm probably a huge hypocrite, but Jack Black in this movie makes so much sense to me.
Yeah, that's solid casting.
Like, he's great. He changes his voice.
Yeah.
He does wonderful work. There are just certain people who work in the medium really, really well, and he's one of them. Mm-hmm. Love him. You brought up the Lumas, and we've touched on the Koopa kind of lineage here, too. Are there any other canonic Mario characters that we should be aware of? Because, like, in the trailer, you see a blooper.
Okay.
Are there any other little dudes you notice that we should go, oh, we need to know who those are, or...
I mean, obviously Yoshi's showing up. There's one that I've seen some fans being like, oh my god, he's confirmed, which is, Birdo shows up as well, who's a Super Mario 2 character originally.
Is that the one with the...
Yup. Yup. The nose cloaca.
What'd that mouth do?
So Birdo shows up who can fire eggs out of her mouth.
That's what that mouth do.
Yep. And then King Wart, I think his name's just Wart. He's also from Super Mario 2. He's like a little frog with a crown. He's a big frog with a crown and a cape. And you see him real briefly in like a casino scene or something like that.
I like so much about this guy already. You are painting a picture of my kind of guy.
Big frog and a
little crown in a casino. Shit. Oh, yeah.
And so Wart shows up, which I think is funny because I feel like Super Mario 2 is most of the time kind of pushed away because it was originally a different game in Japan that they reskinned and called it Super Mario 2.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of those characters weren't even meant to be like Mario characters, but kind of got inducted in. And Wart's one of those very strange outliers, but he ends up in the background. I don't know if they're going to be important to the plot, but you'll see him be like, that's the guy.
I feel like these movies are good at doing those little Easter eggs of if you catch it, great. If not, it's just fun little layers in the world.
Totally.
If you don't know who
but
that
he
is.
he even has a voice in the trailer. Like he has a line, and I'm like, why did they give him a line? It's that random background guy, Weird enough, this is just a strange connection. I'm currently streaming Link's Awakening on my channel because I'm playing through a bunch of the Zelda games. And Wart shows up in Link's Awakening as a boss, but in the Zelda universe. And Link's Awakening also uses a bunch of Mario assets. There's Goombas and Piranha Plants and Shy Guys all inside of Link's Awakening.
Oh.
Which is really, really strange, this odd crossover thing. So then I see Wart in the teaser trailer, and I'm like, hold up. He's technically in Zelda, so.
I guess I never thought about this before. How do these, because obviously, yes, to some degree, because they all come together in Smash Brothers and things like that. Do things like Zelda and Mario canonically exist in the same universe?
They've never really tied them together
Okay.
with like a map or lore or
So it'd be a
anything
big
like
deal
that.
if anything like that happened.
If there was actually a crossover, it'd be a big deal. Yeah, Smash Brothers is the only time that you see that stuff happen, and the very first Super Smash Brothers game shows the Master Hand, playing with a couple toys before it
Right.
transitions into the game. And so I feel like it's always supposed to have been like that. Like, hey, we're going to take all these IPs and just have fun with them, right? They're just toys.
I always took it as just a statement on never underestimate the power of being a hater. Like if you want to fight someone bad enough, it doesn't matter what universe
Final
you're
Destination.
in. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so it would be huge if like some of those more alternate universe-y kind of things were coming in, but not impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be really, really cool, I think.
Yeah. Why not?
With Zelda being a live action film that is currently in production, do you think there's any likelihood of us seeing a little glimpse of that? Kind of a la Spider-Verse, how we had Donald Glover pop up?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out too. I was like, how would they incorporate the live action stuff to kind of plug it and promote it and also incorporate it into what's happening in the Mario animated universe? But I don't know if that's how it's going to go. Maybe they do create two separate, like, there's an animated Zelda and Link, and there's a movie Zelda and Link, like a live action pair. Because I think I was rooting for them making a Zelda movie in the style of the Link's Awakening remaster, which is really, really cute. It looks like little toys and everything. It would be perfect for an animated thing, especially with Illumination. And the fact that they kept making Mario, I'm like, well, of course, it made a bunch of money, great. But like, it'd be a perfect time to introduce that Link into there somewhere. You don't have to hire a voice actor because he doesn't say anything in the game. So
Yeah. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Is he not going to speak in this movie?
he will, for sure.
He's definitely going
You
to.
gotta speak. Yeah.
And as long as he doesn't scream, "Excuse me, princess," I'm fine.
Give me one, excuse me, princess. Give me one.
In that horrific read of just
Excuse me, princess.
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
I'm looking forward to that movie for sure. But Mario Galaxy, yeah, I just think there's a lot more that they haven't shown. They keep hinting at and teasing certain aspects of other games. Like I was saying, like Super Mario 2's in there. They've obviously got some Odyssey stuff where they're going into the desert place with the upside down pyramid. That's from the newest Mario game, Odyssey. As well as the T-Rex that's in the scene with Yoshi when he's protecting baby Mario and baby Luigi. There's a very, very quick shot of Yoshi screaming at the T-Rex, and that's like from the newer game where Mario's an adult, but they're showing it with baby Mario. So I don't know if they're going to be just including that as some sort of backstory thing, because Yoshi protecting baby Mario is actually the whole plot of Yoshi's Island from Super Nintendo. So they're incorporating some of the the other games that weren't included in the first movie, you can see them kind of putting them into the second movie and mashing them all together. And something you mentioned earlier, I meant to say, you were talking about how the audience for the first movie was a certain set of children and a certain set of millennials, right? And this one is still the same kind of people, but we're getting, everybody's aging, everybody's getting older. We're all kind of growing up with it now. Okay, I'm sorry. We're all exactly the same age and nothing has changed.
I'm going to be 23 forever. Continue.
So I was actually thinking about the soundtrack last night when I was watching the movie, because there's a lot of 80s. There's a lot of 80s in the soundtrack. But now we're going to be covering games that are more modern. We're going to be covering games that were made in the 90s and early 2000s. And I'm curious if there's going to be like any boy band vibes to the soundtrack. I wonder if they're going to bring the soundtrack forward to like what was popular when Galaxy was out, like what was popular right at the end of the life cycle of Super Nintendo leading into N64 and stuff like that, instead of the I Need a Hero and all the 80s jams. Maybe update that to a newer soundtrack. I think that could be interesting.
Which would be fun. I do hope, I did feel like it was a bit of anytime they actually used the Mario score, for me, worked better than the needle drops. So I hope they find at least more of those moments. I understand the needle drop moments can be really crowd pleasing, but I hope they don't shy away from music, because it's some of the most iconic, well done video game music of all time.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's just my 2 cents.
Koji Kondo, he does all the Zelda music too. I love that man.
I mean, it's just that it's that shit where it's like, I haven't heard this song in 20 years, and if I hear it, I know every note. It burrows. It's crazy.
If I'm in a spooky place, I do like any spooky Mario level in my head. I just do
Do you feel safer
a little bit.
or more scared?
No, it usually it's like, I'm going to be
you.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fine. Because I'm just going to find like a fire flower and be cool. Haven't yet. But one day.
One day. So your hope is that ultimately we are probably going to get some characters they haven't alluded to yet, they haven't dropped yet.
Yeah, I think we're going to get either there's going to be the Wreck-It Ralph subway scene or whatever, the interchange scene where they're like going between machines, and it's like, hold up, pause the movie, there's like 400 people on screen.
Yeah.
We're either going to get that, or we're going to get some very intentional, like, Samus busts through the wall.
Here comes your friend.
Yeah. Or at least with Star Fox, maybe we'll see them tease a possible film in that franchise, because Star Fox has a whole team. He has Peppy, Falco, and Slippy on his team. And then there's Team Wolf, which is the like baddies of Star Fox. So Team Wolf has a whole group of members that work for Andros, the big baddie. So it's like, is Andros going to show up in this? Or is Team Wolf going to swoop in? I think there's a whole lot of possibilities for them to either go into like a big MCU moment and be like, yo, we're about to open this wide up, or we're going to just show like, yo, Star Fox has some stay power as well and some stories to tell.
Is the live action Zelda the only other thing that's been announced in that Nintendo cinematic universe?
I think so.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. What would your wish list be if you could kind of have
For
anything?
Zelda?
Or just for the
Oh, for
Nintendo? I
movies.
mean, I know
Okay.
Zelda would probably be topping.
17 Zelda movies.
Is there anything
I
else?
just want them to tell me who Ganondorf is.
If they are going to open this up to a bigger universe, are there any things you're like, this should be a movie?
Metroid, I actually want as a series. I think if they were like, if they just looked at Alien Earth and then just made it Metroid, it'd be beautiful. That'd be awesome. Alien Earth was a fantastic series. And also, Alien and Metroid are both based around the same artist, Giger. So a lot of the style and everything is already there. And so Metroid's a big one. I think Earthbound could be a big crowd pleaser, just because that game, it's not as well known.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
but
familiar.
the fans of it are diehard.
Okay.
And there's cute characters and a fun world, and it also kind of fits into that style that Illumination has created for Mario. So seeing Ness would be pretty cool, you know?
Oh, Ness.
Yeah, Ness, yeah. Home run bad guy.
Yeah. Smash Brothers
Hey,
is my
you know,
main.
that's
But
okay.
I did play. I had no idea where that kid came from, but I was like, he's cute. And I'd play as him sometimes.
Yeah, old Earthbound.
Okay, good to know.
I'm trying to think through that roster for any others, but I mean, I feel like that would be the main IPs that would pick up. I'm sure people are pulling for a Fire Emblem series or movie that can make a fantastic anime if they were able to pick it up that way.
Oh yeah.
It's more based in that Japanese storytelling and art style and all that stuff anyways, so it would do well as like a Castlevania style anime. But I could see those characters, I don't know. When you're opening up Galaxy, it's just like anybody could be there, man. Like anybody could be there. Yeah.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's have Master Hand show up. Why not? Like do the whole thing.
He can just be their watcher, basically.
Yeah.
Because he's God, as far as I'm concerned.
It is the hands of the creator of the game, as far as that's what his whole
Oh.
and his vision was. Like I said, the beginning was him just playing with toys. That
Sure.
was the creator of the game just being like, yeah, I just want to play with my freaking characters and have them fight and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, maybe.
I've just got one last question for you. Donald Glover is the voice of Yoshi. Yoshi doesn't talk. What is the one human line you want Yoshi to say in Donald Glover's voice?
Son of a bitch.
And that's where you get a PG rating.
Just drop one fuck, Yoshi. No. Yeah, I thought that I was surprised by that too, but like I guess it's kind of like the droids in Star Wars. Like even though you don't understand BB-8 being like, there was still some dude standing over there being like, I don't think we should go that way, man. And then it just kind of gets translated into that. So
Yeah.
at least giving those lines some motivation, those sounds that he makes, the Yoshis can sound like different things, like being worried or excited or whatever. I don't need to tell you, voice acting, right? But it's like,
I've played a lot of cats and dogs, so I am pretty aware.
so I thought it was weird that it was, again, another like bigger name. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't know why,
I think-
but sure.
I think sort of the oddest pull of that is I'm excited he's in this universe. It feels like we could have given him a character maybe with a little more to do
Yeah.
because he is such a good actor and like
That's where I would have put Star Fox. If I'm using this cast, I would have
Yeah.
shuffled them around a little bit.
I agree.
I'm not mad about it. It's just explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd like to hear his actual voice doing something.
Right.
But
Yeah.
okay, all right. But I just complained about Seth Rogen using his actual voice, so
fair.
I don't know.
Yoshi's just going to drop some This Is America bars, and it's going to be sick.
I'm waiting. So I'm thinking like Yoshi's gonna swallow somebody and then have the ability or something to like speak through that for a moment or something. Because like he'll swallow a red shell and be able to spit out fire, and so he can spit fire tracks. And then. It's the exact amount of laughter I wanted. But yeah, like he's able to kind of take on not full Kirby embody powers, but he does get little boosts of whatever from swallowing different things. So I don't know, maybe we get some actual Donald Glover in there somewhere. Yeah.
Feels like we gotta
Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird for them not to
use
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm
When
not
does
a
this come out?
producer.
It comes out this weekend. It comes out tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
On
April
the 1st.
April 1st?
Yeah.
So a couple days ago as of
As of this release.
So you may have already
may have seen it.
Why not March 10th?
Right?
Feels like that was right there.
Yeah, it was right there. I don't know. It's also the 40th anniversary of Zelda, but I haven't said anything about that, so it's fine.
I appreciate your restraint. You okay? You
We're
wanna
just gonna do a Mario Galaxy movie. That's fine. That's fine.
you wanna talk about it?
No,
It's
I
a
don't
safe
want to talk
space.
about it at all. It's not like it's the birthday is like it's the 40th year that it's been out and been available. But yeah, that's whatever. Just rumors about a remake later this year. No, the Mario movie though. It's gonna be great. I'm actually.
Are you
excited
crying?
Yeah. No, but movie's coming out tomorrow.
2
Hopefully
days
see
ago,
it.
as of
Yeah, sorry, it came out recently, and I've seen it, and I'm not saying anything
Yeah.
because spoilers.
Well, a lot of
Right.
you folks too have jobs, maybe, and
allegedly.
And you might be seeing it tonight. So let us know what you think. Or if you're one of the people who caught it earlier in the week, let us know how the movie panned out. If you did see some fun surprises, if things did get spoiled for you because of these releases, we want to know how you feel about how they've been handling the marketing and how they handled this movie as a whole.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for coming back.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't scare you off yet.
No, thanks for inviting me. This is fun.
Where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/AK_Nook, AKA_Nook, kind of everywhere. Streaming through Zelda right now, and you can find some of my Zelda content on my YouTube.
Sweet. And we'll make sure to tag that in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out.
Thanks.
And as for us, you can always find us on social media at Two Filthy Casuals Pod. And if you want to support the podcast and get more episodes every single month, you can become a Filthiest Casual at patreon.com/twofilthycasualspod. Become a Filthiest Casual and get those bonus episodes. And please do, if you are enjoying the show, like, subscribe, rate, review. If you can just drop like 5 stars and a nice review wherever you're listening to your podcast, it really does help with the algorithm. We really do appreciate it.
Share it with your friends.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
What? Do you not have friends? Because I assume that's why you're not.
Share this link and not our wiki feeds.
I'm trying to nag the audience into. Oh, do you not have friends?
Huh?
Oh, that's sad.
Weird.
Oh, you do? Share the podcast. Share the podcast, bitch.
Do it.
All right. That feels like the right amount of bullying.
Yeah.
Help!
Thank you so much for listening. And until next time, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
And if you followed this fandom, you'd be home by now.
Do you want to like really get in their face?
Oh, do you know that, please?